Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I am Baz and we are back with another beer review now. We are heading off to Germany. It's a beer that my wife picked me up about 3 weeks ago from the Black Forest Deli, and it's from Weltenburger kloster, and this is a bottle of their kellerbier. Kellerbier I can't say it. Naturtrub. I don't know. But it's a kellerbier basically. It's in a 500ml bottle. It is coming in at, let me find the bloody percentage. It's always hidden on the back here a little bit. 5%. 5%. It's a 500ml bottle coming in at 5%. £3.70 this coster. Lovely, typical sort of German labels that you get. I do like that. And I do love a label with the old branding on top. A plain bottle cap is rather boring. So, kellerbier, cellar beer if you like. Let's get it into a glass. Now, I don't have a Weltenburger kloster, so we're going to go with a big old Hofmeister tankard. So let's get it cracked open, get it into a glass and see what we get. Hope you're all good. The old weather has cooled down a bit. I was back in work today. Ironically enough, I had 2 days off because the way the heat was. And I was ready to go in yesterday. It was pissing down. So I kind of went out the window because I'm working outside. So, but back in there today, and it's still been rather warm today, it must be said. But we got going in the end, didn't we? So, you've heard all my bullshit. I hope you're well anyway. And sleeping now. Beer in a glass. There we go. Look at that. It's looking very sort of typical sort of Keller beer, really. Almost wheat beer like. Similar to if you've seen my reviews of the Birra Messina on the Blade. And also I got them cans of Italian lager, Birra something, didn't I? Yeah, they're all looking more or less the same. So it's like an orange amber colour. We got a finger and a half of compact on the bottom. The head is a little bit spacious on top. There's lots of carbonation going up the glass. Looks as you'd expect. So let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. I'm actually expecting it to be quite wheaty. I always think these are very much like a wheat beer. But the only way we're going to find out is by sticking the old nose in. So let's go in. Ooh, interesting. It doesn't have that, for me, it doesn't have that big sort of wheaty smell that I tend to find I get with these sort of beers. It's got a big, there's something in there and I can't put my head around it. It's malty. It is malty. It's almost, it's very oaty. It's got that, I've said it before in other videos, very much an animal feed sort of aroma, but not on the horrible side. It's on the right side of that sort of animal feed sort of aroma. It's quite rich in that malty aroma. And that's about all I'm getting, really, if I'm totally honest. But it smells all right. So let's stop waffling on. Get the beer going, see what we get. Cheers. Cheers to my missus as well. Thank you, Dan. I've said that animal feed sort of taste. There's still something there that I just can't put my finger on. Although some of that is in there. But let's get on with the bits beforehand that I normally do. Quite a heavy beer to drink. I can feel that already. It's sort of filling us up, if you like. Carbonation's there. Just below medium, I would say. You sort of like get some beers with sort of no next to nothing kind of feel. For me, medium, you get quite a lot of carbonation, then you get like the really sort of airy ones. This is just below that medium. It's there, but you're not really feeling it in your mouth to a certain extent. It's reasonably smooth because the carbonation for me is sort of small bubble carbonation. I wouldn't say it's particularly soft taste wise, and this is the bit I'm still thinking, it's going through my head. It's malty. It sort of has that animal feed feel to it. It's also got a sweetness about it. It's almost a toffee caramel feel in this beer. Oh, excuse me, gas is building up now. But it's got a citrus hit. Malty, animal feed kind of feel to it. There's a sweetness in there that is almost sort of like toffee caramel for me. You're getting a little bit of a kind of citrus note. And it has a subtle sort of bitterness as well to it. It's not what I expected. It's not what I expected, and to be honest, for a Keller beer, not that I've had actual many, if you like, Keller beers, but it's pretty decent, and it tastes like lager. I would say the Messina, if you like, and that Italian lager that Lidl's had, or Lidl had. I've been told off for calling it Lidl's. They're unfiltered, so they're almost Keller beers, or they are Keller beers really, but they taste different. This doesn't. This still tastes like a lager. 5%. Do you get that? You don't get that? No. It's almost got an orange sort of citrus fruity note actually. You don't get the 5%. What do I think of it? From my limited experience of Keller beers, this is rather tasty. Would I drink it again? I would. I think it's pretty decent. £3.70, is it worth that? Well, no doubt they put their bit on. You're probably going to pay about £3 for this, for sort of like a more or less a pint. Is it worth it? Yeah, definitely if you like Keller beers as well, I would say. Like I say, I'm limited, so it's not like I can tell you this is the greatest Keller beer going, because my experience with Keller beers are very limited. But I do think this is a decent one. It's just like a good heavy sort of lager, and you do get that lager feel in there. So for me, Weltenburger Kloster's Keller beer gets a thumbs up. I think that's pretty decent. It hasn't got that sort of typical taste of sort of like an unfiltered lager that you get with some, I would say. Yeah, it's decent. Give it a go. If you like your Keller beers, like I say, pick it up, give it a go. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. That's it for tonight. I'm going to leave you all. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.